You are watching Market Watch, the brief overview of the key events from the world of finance. Recent comments by Fed Chairman Jerome Powell have reinforced market expectations for an interest rate cut in September. Powell, perhaps speaking for the last time before the start of the Fed's period of silence before the July 31 meeting, hinted that the latest inflation data is favorable for achieving the Fed's 2% target. "We got 3 positive indicators, and if you average them, it's a pretty good result," he said on Monday. As a result, the US dollar has fluctuated, weakening initially, but gaining some strength during Asian trading hours, as traders and investors reflect on the statements of the Fed chairman, as well as what Trump's return to the presidency may mean for inflation and interest rates. In general, the US dollar remained at 5-week lows on Tuesday after the comments of the head of the Federal Reserve System, which reinforced expectations of an interest rate cut in September. The euro fell slightly to $1.0893, while the pound sterling was trading at $1.2967. The dollar index, which measures the value of the US currency against 6 others, stood at 104.3, not far from the one-month low of 104 reached on Monday. Meanwhile, the yen weakened in early trading after hitting a one-month high against the dollar at 157.165 per dollar on Monday. It was last traded at 158.54, as traders fear further interference from the Japanese authorities. In the world of cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin grew by 1%, reaching almost $65,000, which is close to a monthly high. Ether also rose by 1%, reaching a 2-week peak at $3,466. Cryptocurrencies, as well as shares of companies that can benefit from the presidency of Donald Trump, rose on Monday after the assassination attempt on the Republican candidate, which increased expectations of his victory in the elections in November. Despite the fact that SEC Chairman Gary Gensler remains on the side of regulators, the potential presence of a defender of cryptocurrencies will be favorably perceived by participants in this segment of the markets. In addition, about cryptocurrencies, the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission has given preliminary approval for the launch of at least 3 of the 8 exchange-traded funds ETFs linked to the spot price of Ether, which will begin trading next Tuesday, 3 industry sources said. Approval depends on applicants submitting final documents by the end of this week. One of the sources noted that all 8 funds can be launched simultaneously. That's all I have. Follow the news carefully and be prepared for all the surprises of the market.